Hey guys, YouTuber100 here. Alright, continuing the Superman and Batman movie reviews. Continuing with the Christopher Nolan trilogy. Now is my review of The Dark Knight. Yeah, so, what can I say about this movie people haven't said already? This is just a freaking epic movie. Yeah, I mean, this is ranked number 4 on IMDb's top 250. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people have considered this to be the greatest Batman movie of all time, and yeah, I would definitely say so. Yeah, yeah, I mean, this is probably just like the most perfect Batman movie of all time. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite, and yeah, it's mine also. Yeah, I mean, this is just a freaking phenomenal film. Yeah, yeah, this could quite possibly be the greatest superhero film of all time. I'm not sure if I would go that far, but yeah, I definitely place this in the top 3, definitely. Yeah, I mean, this is just a freaking great, great film. Yeah, I mean, this is probably along with Empire Strikes Back and Toy Story 2 as one of the greatest sequels of all time. I mean, I think those three are definitely like the top 3 best sequels of all time. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is just a great, great film. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you still have just about everybody returning from Batman Begins. Yeah, I still have Christian Bale, Michael Caine, and Gary Oldman, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, yeah, and you now have Maggie Gyllenhaal replacing Katie Holmes as Rachel in the movie, and of course have Aaron Eckhart and, of course, Heath Ledger as the Joker. Yeah, I've talked about this before. I mean, this is just a freaking phenomenal performance. I mean, this is like one of the best performances of all time. Yeah, I mean, Heath Ledger is just, he was just great in this role. Yeah. And yeah, I think this was really the film that really started where superhero films really got like started to become just epic. Yeah, I mean, before this, I mean, you did have like a lot of like really good to great superhero films like obviously the 2 Tim Burton Batman films and the 2 Superman films. Yeah. And have the Spider-Man films also the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. Yeah. So yeah, I did have there was the share of like the really good to great superhero films before this, but yet there were also superhero films that really freaking sucked. I mean, you of course had like Steel, there was the Catwoman, there were the 2 Fantastic Four films, yeah. I mean, yeah. You didn't have the best track record for superhero films back in the day. But yeah, this was really the film that really just made superhero films like to the big, like really epic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this was like during the time where like the MCU started. I mean, yeah, Iron Man was released before this. Yeah, this was released the same year. Yeah, so yeah, the MCU did start, but yeah, as it's moved on, the MCU has just really become really epic. I mean, like with the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so I think this was really the film that really like started the chain for like where to take the superhero movies to a new level and really like be freaking epic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is just yeah a great great film. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably yeah, I can't quite call it perfect. I mean, it does have like it's a few things that wrong with it, but yeah, it's still like a really really great film. I mean, yeah, I mean, and they're not really like that big of things, but yeah, they're like just minor problems. But yeah, it's definitely like a really great film. I give this a solid 4 stars out of 4. Or yeah, I mean, just yeah, just a freaking great great film. I mean, yeah. What else can I say? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just, yeah. I mean, the acting is great, the action scenes are great. Yeah, I mean, just, it's freaking great. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just get right into it. Alright, so the movie opens up with like a bank robbery going on by like just a gang of criminals. And yeah, and they're all like wearing some clown style masks. And yeah, they end up just like double crossing and murdering each other. Yeah, and then there's one of them left, and that of course was the Joker. Yeah, yeah, and he ended up escaping with the money. Yeah, yeah, and it showed Neville that we had District Attorney Harvey Dent, and now he's dating Rachel, and yeah, and Bruce like goes to see them with like a girl that he's dating, or woman that she's dating, I should say. Yeah, yeah, and then there's some mob bosses, is including like Salmaroni, Gamble, and Chechen, Chechen, yeah, something like that. Yeah, and they're holding a video conference with their like corrupt account Lau. Oh, and yeah, he's taken the funds and fled to Hong Kong, and yeah, they're talking to him about what they're gonna do. And then the Joker interrupts their conference, and yeah, and he's like shows a magic trick to make a pencil disappear, and he slams the guy's face down on the desk where the pencil was and made it disappear. Yeah, and the Joker is telling them that Batman is unhindered, and he's offering to kill Batman in exchange for half of the their money. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, Gamble tries to get the Joker to leave, and yeah, ends up putting a bounty on his head at one like really big price, like was it 50,000 or something, for Joker to die, and an even bigger one if they capture him alive. Yeah, yeah. And then meanwhile, Batman, Harvey, and Lieutenant Gordon, and yeah, they decide to uh, bond, like bond together. They're to rid of Gotham's organized crime. Yeah, yeah, just to rid of all the criminals and stop the crime going on in Gotham. Yeah, yeah, and meanwhile, it shows Bruce Wayne is also like impressed with Harvey, and yeah, he's offering to support Harvey's career here, and yeah, he believes is that since Harvey is the protector of Gotham, that Bruce could give up being Batman and lead a normal life with Rachel, and that's one of the reasons why he's like always with Rachel and Harvey. Yeah. And meanwhile, like some goons end up bringing the Joker to Gamble. Well, and yeah, and he thinks that they brought Joker to him alive, but it turned out it was a trap. And yeah, the Joker ended up being alive. And and he was just like toying with Gamble. He was just telling Gamble how he got the scars on his mouth, and he was just and the story he told Gamble here was that his father was a drinker, and he was like going after his mother, yeah, and she got the kitchen knife to defend herself, and yeah, and he took the blade and the knife, and he stuck the blade in his mouth, and yeah, we had the line, "Why so serious?" Yeah, that's another thing. Like this movie just has a ton of quotable, memorable lines, like "Why so serious?" and "It's all part of the plan." And let's put a smile on that face. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of the memorable lines in this movie are from the Joker, but yeah, you also have other ones, like when Harvey says, "You either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain." And yeah, so yeah, a lot of memorable lines in this movie too. Yeah. And anyway, yeah. And yeah, Joker just said, "Why so serious?" and ended up killing Gamble by just slicing the side of his mouth. Yeah. And yeah, Joker then took over Gamble's gang, and yeah, then the mob then did decide to take the Joker up on his offer to give him half of their money if he kills Batman. Yeah, 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 and then yeah, Batman eventually catches Lau in Hong Kong, and then yeah, he captured him and brought him back to Gotham while like fighting off some of the like Hong Kong police and stuff. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, he brought Lau back to Gotham, and yeah, Rachel was questioning him about the mob. And yeah, the entire mob got arrested. And yeah, and then yeah, then it showed the Joker, or like he had the police commissioner or held hostage, and yeah, and he like through a video camera was giving a message that dozens of people will die every day, eh, unless Batman would reveal his identity. And yeah, then he ended up killing the commissioner. Or yeah, and yeah, he also killed the judge, which that was like for the mob trial. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, the Joker then just crashed a party for like I guess it was Harvey. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, and yeah, Bruce was just trying to hide Harvey because yeah, the Joker was after him. Yeah, and yeah, then the Joker eventually approached Rachel, and then yeah, he was telling her another story about how he got his scars. It was different from the one he told Gamble, something about his wife. Yeah, and yeah, then Rachel started fighting back at the Joker, and yeah, the Joker then told Rachel that he likes that she has a little bit of fight in her, and then Batman appeared and just said, "Then you're gonna love me." And then yeah, Batman was fighting with the Joker and his goons. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. Batman just did more battle with the Joker. Yeah, and then later on the Joker attempted to try to kill Gotham Mayor, but then it showed like Commissioner Gordon, well, not Commissioner Gordon yet. Yeah, just Lieutenant Gordon, and like saving the mayor, and yeah, he supposedly sacrificed himself to stop the Joker from killing the mayor. But yeah, it was later revealed that he didn't really die from this. Yeah. Then Harvey eventually learned that Rachel would be the Joker's next target, and yeah, Harvey tried questioning another person who like knew about the Joker. Yeah, and then yeah, before Harvey could actually kill the guy, Batman stopped him. And yeah, and then yeah, he then decided to reveal his secret identity to the Joker and the city of Gotham. Um, and then next day at a press conference, before Bruce Wood was able to actually reveal he was Batman, Harvey they announced that he was Batman, and then yeah, then he got taken into protective custody by the police after like the people of Gotham voted to like have Batman be taken in custody. Yeah, and as Harvey was being loaded into the convoy, boy, the Joker ended up attacking it. And yeah, he ended up like hijacking the convoy, and then Batman gave pursuit, and yeah, went after the Joker to save Harvey. And yeah, it appeared that the Joker had ended up defeating Batman, but then Gordon then appeared again, and then yeah, he stopped the Joker and had him arrested. And saved Batman and Harvey. Yeah, and then Gordon was then promoted to the police commissioner. Yeah, or yeah, Yeah, and when the Joker was in jail, well, Commissioner Gordon and the police were trying to see who Joker's other victims would be, but all they could find in Joker's pockets were knives and lint. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, the Joker was being interrogated by Commissioner Gordon at first, and then Batman, and then Batman and like wanted answers after Rachel and Harvey got escorted by policemen that were actually on the mob's payroll. Yeah, and yeah, Batman just kept attacking the Joker to get answers out of him on where Rachel and Harvey were taken. And then the Joker then eventually reveals that Harvey and Rachel are actually in separate locations. Yeah, and yeah, the where they are is actually rigged with explosives. Yeah, and yeah, Batman raced to save Rachel. Well, where he thought Rachel was, and then yeah, Commissioner Gordon went to Harvey's supposed location, and it showed like Harvey and Rachel were strapped down, were wired down, and surrounded by like barrels of oil. Yeah, and yeah, they were actually able to communicate to each other through. And, like there were phones that were like attached to bombs. Yeah, and yeah, and there was in the jail there was like an inmate that was like having his insides hurting. Yeah, and then the police didn't believe it at first, but after the inmate collapsed, then the cops went inside to check on the inmate. Yeah, and the Joker was asking for a phone call. Oh, oh yeah, but yeah, the he was denied the phone call, and then he eventually like held a knife, up to the cop that was watching over him. And yeah, and he was telling the other cops that he just wants a phone call. And so yeah, one of the cops tossed him a cell phone. And yeah, it showed on the inmate's stomach that he had been stitched up, and there was like showed that there was like some kind of bump he had in his stomach, and then like and it showed that there was a cell phone ringing in his stomach, and then yeah, it just caused a huge ended up being a bomb, and yeah, then the jail exploded, and yeah, then yeah, Harvey and Rachel were talking to each other and just saying they wanted to be with each other and die together, and then yeah, then like Harvey fell over with some oil leaking, and yeah, part of his face got into the oil, and then yeah, then it showed Batman arriving, and yeah, Batman was sent to Harvey's location actually, and yeah, yeah, and as Rachel was asking Harvey if he wanted to be with her, Harvey was saying no, but it was actually to Batman. And but Rachel thought it was to her. And as Batman was getting Rachel out, then both the buildings with Rachel and Harvey exploded. And yeah, Rachel ended up dying. But yeah, Batman was able to get Harvey out. But yeah, because of the explosion, it burnt part of Harvey's face. And yeah, this is how he became Two-Face. Yeah, and yeah, it showed then the Joker freeing Lau, and they both escaped from the jail. Yeah. Then it showed an accountant from Wayne Enterprises. He's just like deducing that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and yeah, he like trying to like reveal the information to the public, and and yeah, it showed Harvey in the hospital and Commissioner Gordon talking to him. I mean, yeah, Commissioner Gordon like had a name for Harvey before, and Harvey wanted him to say it, and yeah, yeah, and Commissioner Gordon said the name was Two Face, and yeah, Commissioner Gordon apologized to Harvey for the loss of Rachel and what happened, and yeah, Harvey turned and looked at Commissioner Gordon, and then we saw actually the disfigured part of his face, and yeah, Harvey just told him that no, he's not sorry yet. Yeah, yeah. And then it showed the Joker setting fire to the mob's money, which also ended up burning Lau alive in the process, and it also killed the old Chechen as well. Yeah, yeah, and then Commissioner Gordon and found out about Joker's threat to destroy a hospital unless Reese be killed. Well, yeah, and then yeah, Commissioner Gordon then ordered the evacuation of every hospital in Gotham. And yeah, and then Joker was like posing as a nurse and shot one of the guards. And then yeah, he then was just like manipulating Harvey, telling him that he had nothing to do with Rachel dying. And yeah, he was basically just telling him to seek revenge and for everyone that was responsible for Rachel's death that he thought was. Yeah. And then he pulled out a gun and put it in Harvey's hand and just told Harvey to create anarchy. Basically, like, then Harvey then flipped his coin. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, to determine whether or not the Joker would live or die. And yeah, we didn't actually see what it landed on, but it was obviously heads. And yeah, it showed Joker then and just blowing up the hospital. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then the Joker then just took like a load of hostages on a bus and escaped from the hospital, yeah. Then Harvey ended up going on a killing spree, and yeah, he was obviously targeting everyone that he believed was responsible for Rachel's death, which included like Maroney and other cops, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, he ended up like killing Maroney in his car, yeah. He didn't actually shoot Maroney, but he shot the driver and it caused the car to flip over. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, it showed Joker like rigging two fairies with explosives. Yeah, and they both of the fairies like can each contain like different people. Like one just had normal civilians, and one actually had a group of prisoners. Yeah, and Joker said that he'd blow them both up by midnight. Like, but if one of the fairies would actually be able to blow up the other, he'd let the other one live. And yeah. And yeah, Batman was trying to track down the Joker, and yeah, he got some help from Lucius Fox back again. And yeah, he was using a type of sonar device that was able to spy on the entire city of Gotham. And yeah, he was able to locate the Joker. And yeah, it showed that the passengers on the fairies refused to kill each other. Yeah, and then yeah, Batman and the Joker got into another fight, and then yeah, Batman ended up defeating the Joker. And yeah, then it just showed like as Joker was being taken into custody, he just said Gotham citizens will lose hope after Harvey's rampage would be public knowledge. And yeah, yeah, and it just kind of shows like the police capturing him, but I feel that it's a little bit of a cop out. That this is just the way it ends with the Joker. Like you don't see him after this. It's like Batman doesn't kill him or anything. I mean, he gets captured. I mean, that's it. I mean, and we never see him again. Yeah. Yeah, then Harvey, like, lured Commissioner Gordon's family at the building where Rachel died. Like, to lure Commissioner Gordon there. And yeah, Commissioner Gordon arrived and he saw that Harvey was holding his family hostage. And yeah, he was going to kill his son, but Batman arrived, and yeah, then Harvey decided to determine everyone's fate, it including his own. And yeah, he flipped the coin for it, and it landed on tails for Batman, and Harvey shot him and supposedly killed him. Yeah, and as he was about to shoot Commissioner Gordon, Batman then tackled Harvey, and yeah, Harvey fell off the building to his death. Yeah. Yeah, then Batman just told Commissioner Gordon to preserve Harvey's image as being heroic and hold him responsible for all the murders that took place. And then yeah, it then just showed everything that went on. Showed Commissioner Gordon destroying the bat signal, and Alfred destroying, like burning a letter that Rachel gave to him about marrying Harvey. And then showed Lucius Fox like causing the his own device to self-destruct, and yeah, it just showed the police like on a manhunt for Batman and Batman riding through the roads of Gotham, and yeah, and Commissioner Gordon was saying that Batman is the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one they need. And yeah, he just said Batman is the Dark Knight, and yeah, that's how the movie ended. So yeah, wasn't really too much a fan of the ending, but yeah, it does contribute to what goes on in the next movie. So yeah, well yeah, still a really really great movie. Like I said, 4 stars out of 4. Yeah, I mean just a freaking phenomenal movie, great film, and yeah, hands down the best Batman movie of all time. Yeah, alright, so yeah, that does it for my review of The Dark Knight. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.